Good morning, Paul. It's just you and me so far. How are you? Are you currently doing these eggs? Really cute. My mom would just die over some of your artwork, especially the eggs. I'm okay. Hopefully you are as well. Yes. A little wiped out. Yesterday was a little bit. Well, I was made to get out of the house, so it was interesting. But then I did have good news, so yeah, it's been overall very good. Good to hear. Good to feel too. She does. And there's a story behind her outfits too. It's really kind of ironic. Yeah, I think this suits her figure better, actually. You're being so good. Jack is just staying on the floor today. He's just been hyped up since his run yesterday. Since he ran away from his mommy. Yes. He's like, there's more to the world than just my mom. Hi, Megan. I am early. I got up probably midnight and couldn't go back to sleep. I just sense a lot of pain, but maybe love at the heart of it, with the heart on the sleeve. I don't know. It's just very beautiful. I don't even know how to talk about it in words. That's why I have not said anything about it. What is there, like a buckle, like a tightening on the head? Yeah, just so much there. Hi, Megan. How are you, my friend? What are you up to today? Carl Shell. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Carl, it's Friday. Do you think you'll be going live today? It is Friday, right? Oh, I asked when Wassa comes in. It says, oh no. Red ones now? No, they're hot pink. You can call me a pervert when I go to sell Miss Shroom's undies, okay? I'll take it then. Carl says if I do, it'll be my 4th live in a row. Really, Carl? I'm sorry I've missed you. I've had family, so I've been really busy. Usually I have nothing going on, but it's been a lovely busy. It makes me really happy. But so I hope you do go for a 4th live in a row because I have this afternoon free. Everybody's leaving me till Sunday. So, which is perfect. I really hope you do, Carl. How are you, Wasa? What's up? Wow, Carl, 4th in a row. Jack, do you want to come in here? You want to come hang out? He says it's hot. It's hot in here, too. Nothing much, just chilling. Same. There she is. Megan says, good morning, Jack and Cat. How are you doing today? I am doing good. I have a doctor's appointment today at 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Well, I hope that goes well. I hope it's just routine. And then I hope the rest of your day is like super fun. Whatever you end up doing, I hope it's super fun. It's Friday. Let's have fun. What do you think, Jack? Oh, Jack's awake now. What's up, sir? Are they granny-ish? I think they're like, well, you know, it's Miss Shroom's figure, okay? She looked really awkward in a thong. And these are supposed to be like those booty short panties. Stop it. He's trying to wake up Mia. Funny. Carl says, my new friends have been Jack, stop. Helping me with A-Frame and Diana built the channel. Nice. Why are you smacking me? Oh, he's being such a creep. Sir. You're being a creep. You better stop. I'm going to put the fence on her door. He knew it was up. He said, I'm going to start cleaning this up. No, sir. It's not allowed. There you go. Okay, gate is up, sir. Watch out. I think she's awake. I think I heard her. Jack knows Mia's in her room, and he's just riled up because he can't get in there with her. Sir. Uh-oh, she just got up. Uh-oh. We may have woken her up. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did we wake you up?
No.
We'll play hard this time. So did you know you were awake? Come on, Jackie. Let's go. Thank you. All right. You like the mushroom on the window? Thank you, Megan. Hi, Frenchie. Frenchie says midnight mash of the like thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for always thinking of us, Frenchie. You're the best. Hi, Brittany. What tastes better than it smells? That is alive, says. Liver. Eggs. Cabbage. Wasa says, hey Jack, you little oranga canine. That's pretty good. What tastes better than it smells? Your tongue. Duh. Duh. Should have known that one, right? Who did I miss? Sarah Washington, good morning. Paul says, I don't think I can look at another mushroom the same way again. You're welcome. I love you, Mia. Matt is alive, has arrived, digging the dive, striding. Ugh. Give me a minute. Yeah, you have to tell him, girl. Tell him down. Oh, gosh. Are you happy, boy? Who is that? Here we go. Matt is alive, has arrived, digging the dive, striving to survive, feeling the vibe, drive to thrive, high five, subscribe, and like the live after 2025. Matt is back in the chat. How about that? I think it's freaking awesome. Now people are going to have fungi fetishes. You're welcome. Fungi fetishes? Yeah, some things have changed around here. You see that? Here we go. Oops, don't do that, cat. Here we go. Matt is back in the chat, straight with the rap. He's speaking facts with all caps. How about that? Oh, Jack likes it. He has missed you. Now he's here to share. Please don't shed a tear. Now, just to be clear, now that Matt is near, there is no need to fear. Pretty good, Matt. Really good, actually. I'm going to turn my music down just a little bit. Ooh. Hi, Deadpan. Jack says thank you. I wonder if he's been waiting all morning just to say hello to her. Wasa says to Matt, do a fungi fetish rap now. He's going to challenge you. Sarah says she loves the new colors. Great. Thank you. I've been changing everything up. On my mission to get rid of stuff, I'm finding stuff I forgot I had, and I'm trying it before I get rid of it. Matt is alive says, is Jackson his formal name? It is. What the heck is wrong with you, sir? Wow. I'm just enjoying this too much right now. Hang on. Somebody's full of himself. No, Jackson is not. Just Jack. Carl says, no all caps in my live stream. Really? The toy pups would never be allowed in your live stream, would she, Carl? Sarah's laughing. Jack is just being crazy. I love it, though. Huh. Wild man. I'm going to have to watch him now that he's gotten out and knows who our neighbor is. I'm really going to have to watch that he does not escape. I got real complacent. Sarah says, Jack says, you did not consult me on getting rid of items. That says Jack. Yeah. Marlon, did I see you? Much love, gotta go. We'll be back. Okay. I don't. Jack, stop. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you. Be easy. Goodness. Mm-hmm. He is being a little wild this morning. Sarah, he got to go for a ride yesterday and jumped out of the car. Hey. No. No, don't scratch. There's good. That's good. Real good. Bailey, I am selling Jack for $55,000. The check has to clear the bank before I surrender him. That email's in my description. Oh, so yesterday, out in the middle of the highway, he gets out of the car. Just gets out of the car. Luckily, he didn't go anywhere. But when we got home a few hours later, he did. He just slipped past somebody and went over to the neighbors. And thank goodness the neighbors had a dog over there. Thank goodness for Rex. Because Rex kind of distracted him. Yes, that was good. Really helpful. Goodbye, Jack. But he's been unsettled ever since then. Are you full of yourself today? Are you full of yourself? Or you want food? Are you hungry? That's part of the thing. He didn't eat yesterday at all till last night, maybe? Or was it this morning? I'm not sure. So I'm sure he's hungry. Let's go. You got to get out of my way, sir. We'll go to the kitchen. Come on. Oh, sorry. Gosh, I should just... Bailey says that man will make soup out of him. Are you really concerned? Do you really believe anything that man said? His name was That Guy, though. That's his thing. That's his shtick. His bit. We don't take things seriously. Why? Hey, have you ever been on an emu ranch? I have. On Jack. Emerald Mountain Emu Ranch. Sounds pretty cool, right? We're going to get Jack some food. Sir, just settle down. We're not going outside. More car rides. I am going to take him. The weather's getting better. So I'll be able to take him. Oh my goodness, boy. You need to settle down just a tiny bit. I'm going to take him to the park, dog park a little more. We can interact a little more. Oh, yes. Oh, he says, yes, feed me quickly. Oh, Jack, you can't go in there. Oh, he's so bad. He does not listen to me. Bailey says, how often does the mushroom change panties? So far, daily, since she's been asked to put on panties. Paul says, yeah, he needs more energy. Hang on, let me go yell at him about this. Sir, no. Come on, out. Let's go. Come on. Out. Out. Go. Out. Oh, out. Let's go. Out. You are full of yourself this morning. You are. Okay. Let's get the food. Almost there. Who's almost there, Jackie? Okay. Water time. Great, Jack. That was great. Come here with your drippy mouth all over the place. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go, troublemaker. One light off. All right, buddy. What you asked for, your wish is my command, my dear. Oh, goodness. Hang on, I'll catch up with chat in a sec. There you go. Time to circle it about 100 times and think about it. Is that Zyra? Hello. Paul's is energized bunny, got nothing on him. Wasa says daily. That's good. My underwear gets pretty crummy before I finally turn it inside out for next week. And Carl says, I can't see a mushroom. Would you like to see the mushroom? You've seen the mushroom, I think, Carl. Mushroom. Here she is. I don't know if Jack's got a worm in his belly. What the heck's going on? There you go, Carl, just for you. All right. I don't know what's up with him. Well, company. The company's got him interested and excited again. Bailey says Jack doesn't want to be on camera today. He never does. That's all right. When I get my new puppy, that's what I keep threatening Jack with. When I get my new puppy, she is going to be raised a lot differently. She is going to go out on the kayak with me. And then we'll figure it out when she gets too big to ride with me. Oh, really, Jed? Getting 1 to 3 inches of snow through today. Wow, finally. Boy, when everybody else is starting to turn into spring, Jed, you are finally getting snow. Wasa says, how's the new boyfriend? Very nice. Argan, it's good to see you too. Yay. How's the weather in Ohio, Paul? They are, I can tell you kind of general area where they're at. Because I stalk my daughter with GPS, but she allows me. She likes it. Sarah says, I miss snow. Where are you at, Sarah? Jed says, I had to move my moped scooter into my condo because my motorcycle is ruined. It was a pain. Oh my gosh, I bet. Carl, what are you jealous about? Honey, my friend, there's no reason to be jealous. Carl with all the gorgeous black, full, thick Irish hair and the beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. What are you jealous of, Carl? And your sweet, sweet nature and the way you sing. I don't know what you'd be jealous of. Paul says rain. Bailey says, why doesn't Jack want to eat? Because he already ate a little bit this morning. Carl says, not anymore. Did you get a haircut? You still have the best hair. Cuyahoga Falls. I sent them eggs. I sent his parents eggs from the farm because it looks like they live in an apartment. Tom Space says he's worried about the Middle East. Do you think so? I don't think Jack gives it a thought. Bailey says Jack needs kisses. No way, man. You see what he's doing? There's no way I'm giving him kisses right now. No way, man. Better go kiss one of his baby dolls. Go kiss Mushroom. Sarah, did you say where you're from? You said you miss snow. Have you already had snow and it's come and gone, or did you move someplace? Paul says that's north of Akron. Okay. Where are you going, Bubba? Are you okay? Oh, we're going to think about the food, maybe? You're so funny. Oh, it's just gone, Sarah. I'm hoping we're gone. You never know. Bye, Jack. We'll be here when you come back. Oh, gosh. Why does he want to go in that living room so much? Because it's a brand new white carpet that I never used. So he decided he wants to get on it so that it's not all white anymore. All right. No more. You have to stay. You think his joints are sore? I don't know. He keeps wanting to go into the front room where I put a new carpet out. It's not new. I've only used it a few times and decided it was too white and I had too many dogs. But our old dog used to lay on it. And I'm thinking I might just be romanticizing things. I probably am, but I'm thinking he smells her. Oh, that was a good burp. That was a really good burp. Good job. How's that? Oh, okay. You're not going anywhere, sucker. Just so you know. You think you're getting away from me, but you're not. He's not usually like this, Tom, so I would say it's probably not joints. He's had a big, we're usually alone, and we had a lot of company. He had a big run around the neighborhood. He just had a lot going on lately. I think he just has not settled himself down yet, but he's been sleeping all night too. Who knows with this dog? Smuggy Smuggerson says bro is looking sad. He's looking, he just threw himself down in the corner. Threw himself down there. Because he's attached to he's a little aggravated about the collar or the leash. Funny. Carl says, I think you are. I think I am what, my friend? It's raining for Sarah. Paul says it's a nice area. In Ohio, where my kids are at. Gotcha. Carl says, I'm always alone. I know, Carl. But, you told me something I didn't know. It's funny. I was just patting Jack for his burps, and then I had burps. I didn't know you had a sister around until Christmas time. when you told me she was coming to take the tree down for you. So you're not completely alone. You do have somebody out there in the world that's close, that looks after you, that's family. I love you, Bubba. Are you okay? Huh? I know. There was also a 2-year-old here. Well, she's closer to 3, I understand. And she was I don't know what to say. She was a lot, and I just loved her to death. But high energy. She loved to squeal at Jack. And for the longest time, I was worried that he was too rough with her. And then I found out at home she has a big German Shepherd. So she tells the dog to get out of her way. And she has a very loud little screech. It was probably quite exciting to Jack. Sarah says, I love rain when it's cold. And you gave us Carl. Sheldon says, do you sleep in the crate? I do sometimes. Yes. How did you know? Ravinder. Hello. That a thumbs up? You gave us a like. Thank you. Here we go again. I knew that's what he was up to. You're a sucker. Come here. Get up there. Up, let's go. Woo. I let go so he could twist, and he ran away. He did that on purpose. Jack is so sneaky. You're so sneaky, boy. He just wants in that front room so bad. I don't know why. We might go in there. Tripod functioning. I duct taped it. So yes, it doesn't look pretty, but it is working. Carl says, hi, Colleen. Oh, is that how it is? Oh, Colleen, is that you? I'm not used to that name, but the picture, is that her? No. Well, hello, Colleen. Is this one of your friends, Carl? I couldn't see the profile photo. I saw Ravender, and I thought maybe because my eyes were real fuzzy. Oh, looks like we blipped a little bit. Carl, you took it back. Who's here, my friend? Martina? Who did you bring, Carl? Wassa says that's not Colleen. I don't know. I can't see. I never got my laptop started. Let's go look. I think Jack wants to play today. He's full of energy today. Good to see you on the camera, Jack. I am happy about that. He's being a weirdo. Well, he's just being an excited dog. Oh no. Let's fix that. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you. Wassa, wow, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Wassa. All right, laptop. Let's see what's going on over here. All right. right, let's go see. Was that Colleen? Big mystery for today. No, was not Colleen. Was a friend from, wow, I would say he looks, sir, come back, 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 back in, back in. Definitely not Colleen. Good morning, Rav. Just as not sure what to have for my birthday dinner though. What do you like? Yes, Jed's birthday's coming right up. Somebody's birthday is Saturday. Is that Kita B? Wasa says happy poo poo to you. Happy poo poo to you. Happy poo poo, Cat&Jack. Happy poo poo to you. Thank you so much. That was great. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. How embarrassing. There we go. Now I can see a little bit better. Wasa says, Poet, it's your birthday. His birthday is Sunday. Is that it? This is the 8th. And you know, I have a retractable leash. We can go get it. Wasa's Wasa's always in your live stream. Always? Are you sure? Oh boy. Tacos, spaghetti, and enchiladas. We'll ask for all three. Have tacos for breakfast, spaghetti for lunch, and enchiladas for dinner. Yeah, I would say Jack is definitely trying to avoid the camera. And Wasa says, well, happy poo-poo to you too, Poet. And Poet says, Wasamat, Wasamat. My birthday is Saturday. I said Saturday and it says Sunday, right? Isn't that funny how that happens sometimes? Wild. I'm not chasing you no more, Jack. Eventually you'll get tired of it. It's fine. That's what Mushroom is for, Jack. For when you can't perform, sir. She can take over. Mm-hmm. Now what? Hmm? Now what? Hmm? So, did you take the day off? I'm hoping you took the day off, Jen. How are you going to eat those 3 meals if you're at work? Jackie Poo. Carl says, I'm in the room, Carl? Question mark. I'm very confused. What are you up to today, Carl? No work? He talking like I'm not here, Wasa said. Yes, he does that. Because he's got something to say about you, but that's how he says it. Like, when I miss a comment, Cat likes to miss comments. Instead of saying, hey, Cat, you missed my comment. So I don't know what you did, Wasa, but you did something. Be assured. Carl, I love you, and I love teasing you too. What do you think, Jack? What, Bubba? Are you okay? Tell me. What is it? Corrupted, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. You can't go anywhere. No. You're grounded, remember? Grounded, sir. Sarah says, who is playing in the background? Suno. Corrupted is chilling. Good. Maybe time to eat? Blasta says, oh, I know. It seems Carl's no longer a big fan of mine since I started hanging out here. Are you, Carl? Jack, you're being so dang weird, man. Really? What's wrong with my dog? Corrupted is chilling. What? Oh. You know what I love about Carl, though? Carl will really tell you how he feels about something when he gets around to it. Like, he's very honest about his feelings, even though sometimes they're unwarranted. I'm making cooked instant oatmeal so I can take ibuprofen. Is your back bothering you, my friend? Corrupted says, why you need to eat, though? Why who needs to eat? Oh, because he's taking ibuprofen. Hi, Keita B, whose birthday is Saturday. That's tomorrow, right? Don't ask Wassa. He'll confuse you what day it is. Wassa says, oh, I still love Carl. He cannot be a fan of mine if he wants. It's all gravy. Carl, you go to a Carl live stream and everything's fine. Everything's good with the world. Carl is singing and good evening, my friends, and just so wonderful to hang out with Carl in his live streams. And Jed at Poet for You says, for my birthday on Sunday, I'm going to go get a few free items from Maverick, 7 Brew Coffee, and Jersey Mike's. Really? How cool. So you just make the run of all the places that give you free stuff for your birthday? Heck yeah, why not? You should write a list. Oh, you could do where to get free stuff on your birthday, Jed. You could make it a whole an informative short. Keita says, yes, thank you for remembering. I wrote it down. Oh, Corrupted got 2 wisdom teeth pulled today. How are you? Does that affect you really badly? I know. Like our friend Lady Sky, her mom got some teeth pulled or she had some tooth work and she's been in pain for like 2 weeks. Gosh, man, 2 days at the most. And I'm never that serious. I feel bad for people who are very sensitive. How do you spell it? Oh, Suno? Suno's a music app. It's SUNO. Keita B says, yes, me too. Keita, and she says, Denny's gives breakfast. Corrupted says, I just hate the gauze because it's still bleeding. Wow. Are you a smoker, Corrupted? Are you doing anything to make it still bleed? And Jed at Poet for You says, yes, my back's hurting after I moved my gas-powered scooter into my condo because of the weather. Oh. Keita says, hello, Jack. Jack, now listen, this is what Jack's doing. He will get himself all cut up in the leash like it's my fault, so I'll let him go. He's very sneaky. Jed at Poet for You says, my wisdom teeth were pulled in 2018. And Sarah says, thank you. You're welcome. Carl says, goodbye. Bye, Carl. I love you. I hope you have a good day. And I will definitely keep an eye out for you today. Mia goes to work or go hang out with her family, other side of her family, at around 2. So if you live stream at your normal Friday time, I will definitely be there, Carl. Corrupted says, nah, not no more. Oh, I see. And you said it was 2 days? It was 2 days ago? Kita B says, I'm on birthday behavior. What does that mean? Do what the heck you want, right? Corrupted says, no, I just been chilling all day after they got pulled. I don't know. It's kind of making me trip because I don't think it should still be bleeding. Was it 2 days? I don't think so either. I think 24 hours should be it. But I don't really know anything. Oh, it was yesterday? Well, I would give it 24 hours. Hi, Argan. Kita says, yep, with no evidence of doing what she wants because it's her birthday. Heck yeah. Boy, dream vacation. Well, I guess based on what we talked about the other day, tropical island. Somewhere tropical and not busy, quiet, peace, sunshine, water, beaches, my red dog, food cooked for me. Oh, not having to cook my own food. Oh. Anything sun and water. What about you, Argan? There we go. Flop yourself down. Trying to think. He didn't do anything yesterday except for run away. I think he's fine. I'm trying to decide if I should worry. I don't think so. There's plenty of reasons for him to be acting nutty. Jed says today is March 6th. 11 days. We got to open. If Lady Sky comes in, she'll tell us. How many days till St. Patrick's Day? Keita says, my goals this weekend, beach and food, no shoes. That's it, man. I'm so excited to not be wearing socks. To just be barefoot and be comfortable. It's been so long. And that might be why Jack's on the floor so much, because it is kind of warm in here. You're in New Zealand. Wow. Oh, that's your vacation. Your dream vacation, New Zealand. Nice. I've never been, and I don't know what the difference is between New Zealand and, well, obviously I've never been, and New Zealand and Keita B, you're distracting me. New Zealand and Australia. See, if I had a globe, I'd really like a globe. I'd really like to do a wall mural. So when somebody tells me where they're at, I can mark it. Wouldn't that be fun? And Keita says, remember Nude's Beach. I don't know what you're talking about. There is one, and there's a couple. Cape Canaveral. On Cape Canaveral, there's a section that is that way. And she says, I'm hanging out with my youngest sister. We're going to have fun. I love that. Corrupted says, I need to go there. You do. Paul says, I was a child the last time I vacationed. LOL. Interesting. Brittany says, oh no, I stink so bad. Well, there's a remedy. You could take a shower. What is it, Jack? We were downstairs. I could swear. I might just be seeing shadows moving, but it might have been a mouse. Especially with Jack's been acting kind of crazy in the hallway. I think he's smelling mice. Corrupted, do you, I'm sure there's other places that you could go, Corrupted. You just have to look for them. Keita thinks, yes, Jack is seeing something. He also just wants to be let go. Corrupted says, I need to get my driver's license this year for real. Bailey says, does he like squirrels? Love squirrels. Oh my gosh. And the squirrels love to torture Jack. Isn't that a fun game? It looks okay. I've been reading off my TV, so I don't always see everything. Sarah says, I would love to go to New Zealand also. What's in New Zealand? Tell me about New Zealand. Jack is just being a brat. Okay. Hi, Anthony. How are you? And Jed at Poet For You says, I have so much Maverick rewards points for a free hot beverage, but for my birthday, they do a free pastry. Oh, you've got it all worked out, Jed. Keita says, Jack, are you okay or being a brat? I think he's being a brat. Because he just came over here to scratch at something just to get me irritated, so I let him go. So I think that's what he's up to. He wants to get in that front room and I won't let him. All right, sir. They filmed Lord of the Rings in New Zealand. Oh, nice. Corrected is asking, when are your guys' birthday? Well, right away we have Keita B with a birthday coming in on Saturday and our friend Jed at Poet For You on Sunday. Beyond that, I have a few things written down, but nothing right on the top of my head. Anybody else want to tell their birthdays? No, he can't, Bailey. You've been around enough to know that, Jack just kind of chills all day. Argan says, if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? What would you want to know? Oh, Argan says, Argan, your birthday's April 12th? That was my dad's birthday. Keita says, now he's mad. Wass's is the 26th of April? Or what are we in, March? I need to know these things. Susan Hill says, Saturday, March 7th. I know Paul's. He's all the way in October. Argan said, oops, I meant to corrupted. That's okay. Corrupted says mine is July 2nd. Almost there. Great. Yeah, I'm going to go back and write all this down. I'll have all your birthdays on a calendar. Baker is camping. Says, please give your friend lots of tummy tickles before bedtime, please. Okay. Keita says Susan wins. Was there a contest? What did I miss? 26th of March. Okay. So Wass is coming up pretty soon too. Paul says, I don't celebrate though. Me either. I don't know. Do I? I don't take off of work for it. That kind of thing. Oh, Susan says, happy birthday, twin. Yay. Jed says, Matt, I'm getting more snow on your birthday. Oh no. Man. Are you okay, Baba? Jed says I took off work for my birthday, unless I'm already off. Well, good. I know you got big plans. Paul says, I remember my mom would make me a cake, though. Aw. Keita says, I took off all week. Good for you. Especially if you have somebody to hang out with and it's a special. That's great. Arvin says, I'd want to know more about my character flaws and how to address them. Sometimes it's hard for me to go to that place and dig up hope and solutions from negativity. Yeah. I'm just really thinking about what you're saying, Argan. Wassa says, I don't celebrate either. Man, no. My friends used to make my birthday the biggest bash of the year, all through my 20s until about 33 when I got sick. Mm. Interesting. Jet says, I'm going to also make my clay project on my birthday. At least the pot of gold. Good. Aw, yay. Kita says, yes, I'm in self love time. I'm hanging out with my sister, but alone on purpose. I got my toes and nails done. Yes, yay. You all right, Jack? Hmm? You being crazy? Come here. Arvin says, complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share. Hmm. I don't know, Arvin. I especially don't know if I could say that right now. Bailey says, you have such a soothing voice. Just saying thank you. Jen says, I'm currently watching the next level of Chef right now. I wish I had a best friend again. And I know that might hurt somebody's feelings, but I do miss having a best friend. Jen says, I'm currently watching the next level Chef right now. Fun. And Sarah says, I wish I had someone with whom I could share my soul with. Jen says, did anyone see the poll I posted on my channel? I don't know if I did or not, my friend. I may not have. Wassa says, share my rugs? No way. Aw. Kita B says she would share with my grandpa and grandma. Paul says I had a great best friend. You know, I don't think I've ever had a true best friend where I could tell everything. And no, I couldn't tell her everything because she could be mean. But I think she was just a reflection of me. I could be mean too. Women are tough. Arden says your house, containing everything you own, catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save one item. What would it be and why? Argan, do you know that I've been through a house fire and I couldn't even save my bird? That was sad. What would I have gone back in besides to try to get my bird? I don't think I would have. I don't think anything means that much to me anymore. Billy says Jack is so antsy. He is. I know. Trust me, I know. Jen says it's about drawing Jack and a leprechaun. Oh, you know, a red dog and a leprechaun seems like it would go together perfectly. Kita says women are mean. It's interesting, isn't it? And like I said, it wasn't all her. As soon as I said it, I realized I was mean too. I think it must go back to our mothers. Something to do with our mothers, maybe. Silent Rob said he would go back and get his vape. Kita to Jack needs to go pot. No, we've been out a couple times. Jet says I took medicine and I'm using a heating pad. Silent Rob says just kidding. Argan says sorry for your loss. Birds are special because they live so long. That's a lot of time and memories. My condolences. Thank you. It was a big blow. But yeah. I think it did put into perspective what's important and, you know, your family, not things. But going through a fire like that's a really good time to see the best in people. Like people that I didn't know came out of the woodwork to help us. And it was really great. Wassa said I'd go back for my rugs. Keita says, oh my God, you said it goes to mothers. So true. I don't want to be mean like her. My mom is spiteful. Oh my gosh. You know, same. I never understood why my mom hated me. Never. But Keita says, I'm not spiteful. I realized that my mom was the way she dropped some clues. She said her mom and dad never loved her. They didn't want kids. Her mom didn't want kids. It was just an effect of my nana's infatuation with my papa, not something she cared about or took care of or loved. So how could my mother be any different? You know, she became the woman she was raised to be. And I have a much bigger heart for her now that she's passed. I see things a lot differently. My mom's been coming up a lot lately, especially with my daughter being here. Jed says, last night I made chocolate protein shake with my blender late last night. Aw, Silent Rob says, I miss my mom. Aw, yeah, I don't. My mom, when she was here, was not nice. She was very unhappy, and she lived her whole life unhappy. I'm sorry for that. I really am. But I know that's not the truth. That was just a story. Hi, Marlon. Jim Dundee, Marlon, you were here earlier with a different Jack. I'm telling on you. I'm just going to show everybody what you're doing because you're being a monster. This is my dog being a monster. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Now you do. Argan says, if you... Argan, do you do this with everybody? It's very conversation. You should, yes. Oh, you're a conversationalist. You're very good at it. Okay, Argan's question to everybody is, if you could spend 24 hours inside the world of any painting, picture, or movie, which one do you choose and why? Oh, nice. Sarah says, me, I miss my mom too. And Silent Rob Stop Motion says, I feel like that about my dad, I suppose, so I understand. Sarah says, no, Jack is sweet. No, he's a monster. Poet says, the work I'm currently doing crispy chicken Mike's. I work is currently doing crispy chicken Mike's hot honey sauce sandwich and tenders with the same sauce. Interesting. Hot honey sauce. Huh. Wassa says he's just being an orang canine. Puppy monkey. Jim and Marlon says cat's being dramatic too. Whole new lengths. No wonder Jack sometimes throws tantrum tantrums. Oh my goodness. Argan says, I only ask the people I think have good answers. I don't have any answers. If it's sunny and wet, I like it. Sarah says, Lord of the Rings. Are we going back to New Zealand? It's a pretty good sandwich, huh, Jen? Argan says, solid choice. I didn't see what his choice was. Mayhem says, who's this beauty? This is Jack. Hello. Hello, Mayhem. Hi, Mr. Possessive. There we go. Mr. Possessive says, Argan, I choose to live as the character Mark in the 1999 gay film Trick, or I'd want to be in the new Charlie XCX film The Moment, because that reality is such a messed up version of actual events. Wow. And Wassa says, as long as I got to still be a Jedi like in real life. Mayhem says, I love golden retrievers. Absolutely beautiful. I agree. I used to have a golden retriever. Her name was Willow. Paul says, hello, mister. Sarah says, I love fantasy movies. Yeah, I want to be probably some forest with all the enchanted beings, some kind of movie like that. Something real magical. Argan says to Mr. Possessive, I haven't seen either. Who's in them? Anyone super famous, or is it underground? Keita says he's not a golden, he's an Irish setter. Mr. Possessive says, hey, Cat, Jack, Paul, chat. Hello, Mr. Possessive. No, Mayhem, he's an Irish setter. Yes, the elves and the fairies, and yes, all of that. You know, I kind of, Redwood Forest. If you ever want to be in a place where you really feel that, go to the Redwood Forest. I'm sure there's other magical places. That's the only place I've been to that really inspired that. Paul says art lives in me. It sure does. Oh my goodness. What is a setter anyways? You know what? I couldn't tell you. I think it has something to do with the way the dog sets up the hunter. And Mr. Possessive says to Argan, Trick is underground, but stars Christian Campbell, J.P. Pittock, Tori Spelling, and Coco Peru. And the moment is a new Charlie XCX film making fun of the modern concert documentary. Mayhem says maybe cousins with the retriever. Maybe. There are different, I mean, he is created out of different dogs. I don't remember. Talon, hello. Talon says sweet dreams. Oh, wait. What is this ruckus? He cannot settle today. He just said, you guys thought you knew him. He's going to show you a whole new Jack. He's not on a leash, he'd be gone. Marlon from Gin Dundee says, are Irish and English setters actually distinct breeds from different islands, or the Irish just for the red hair? That's a good question. It's the same dog, just the color of the coat. Man, I love a redheaded English setter because it's like they have freckles. They're so dang cute. Talon says the rug is not dog shaped. You are correct. We should fix that. They should make a rug just perfectly for a dog the way he curls up. Are you okay, Jackie? Paul says he is calm compared to earlier just because he has no choice. Kita B says Irish for the red hair. It protects them. You think? Marlon says as long as it's not a rug-shaped dog. No, I wouldn't have him made into a rug. Just a stuffed animal. He'll be my first. Kita says, I wouldn't see a Jack in California. The sun would bother him. Do you think? He loves Florida. Well, he loved the beach at Florida. Hi, Amanda. Oh, we love you. Jack says he loves you. It's good to see you. How are you? Have you kept in touch with Tiny Mother? And have you been able to go check out that what were you gonna go do? Get some CBD ointment for pain? Have you been able to do that? Argan says to Kita B, can confirm. I've got red hair and I'd consider myself luckier than most. Really, Argan, my brother. I didn't know. I just love you a whole bunch more now. Wow. Bailey says, where does the cat come on your channel name? I'm Cat. That's me. Cat Brown. I used to be Cat Green, but now I'm Cat Brown. I prefer green though. Green's a prettier color, don't you think? Brown, you think caca, doo-doo brown. Yeah, that was a thing. And you don't really see brown cats. You don't see green cats either, but it would be more fun. I just took that. Woof. Amanda says she's doing good. Thank you, Kat. You're very welcome. Mayhem says Cat and Jack. We do call them, yes, we do get similar with Cat and Jack. Cat and Jack. Amanda's correct. Jack is the big boss there, not Cat. Argan says earth tones are lovely. Yeah, but green's a prettier one than brown, I think. It does. Mr. Possessed says Cat and Jack sounds like a delicious cocktail. I agree. I was just thinking St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Perfect time, right? Why are you whining now, sir? Huh? What is it, baby? Tell Mom all about it. Mm-hmm. Jet says, I've been watching all the Leprechaun horror movies lately. Is there such a thing? I bet you, oh my gosh, that's terrible. Kita says Argan. Not trying to offend or be rude. I don't know what happened, but Mayhem says he heard something. You think so? Jack heard something outside. Oh. Kita says, or Argan says to Kita, no worries. And Paul says yes. Well, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I think he wants loose. All right, go. We'll follow him for a few minutes. Mr. Possessive. Hi, Sherry. Jack says thank you. Mr. Possessive says we're going to be in London for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, he's going in that front room. But March 21st, we're in Dublin. And I'll be celebrating plenty for you. Yay. Jed says the no-bake Rocky Road cheesecake has to freeze for 8 hours. Kita says yes, the coyotes. We've been out since like midnight. That's not what he's doing. He's going in here. Stop! Stop! No! Jack! Oh my gosh, I'm going to really yell at him in a minute. Okay, so this is what I did yesterday. I pulled out this old rug. It is old, but I haven't used it. And he's just with it. I didn't want to bring him in here because he messes everything up, dang it. And I'm not finished putting everything back together. Look, I held. Oops. Show your face for the goon. I don't know what that means. Jack, hey. No. I'm gonna whoop him. I just want to be left alone. That's enough. No more. You're being a wild man. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know where you came from. I think an invasion of the body snatchers happened around here. Mr. Possessive says love Irish whiskey. Boy, that's an no. No, that's enough. I did a Caesar. I did a Caesar on him. It probably didn't do any good. There we go. I don't know why he wants to be in here so badly, but there you are, Jack. Kita says, OMG. Bailey said the Leprechaun horror movie goes back to early 90s, I believe. Pepsi for those who think young. Thank you, Paul. Matt Torrance, hi. Says Jack, I am going to have to make sure I get my mom's taxes done. Any advice? When you're done with hers, come do mine. No advice. Marlon says Lila is hunting flies, really. Jackie. Harkin says that rug's got him in a state. The only thing I can think of, okay, well, I had it all wrapped up. It was in the garage. And I do believe there's mice, but there was no evidence of mice in the rug. It was in good shape. Didn't look like the bags had been torn open. But my old girl Willow used to lay on this rug. And I wonder, like I said earlier, I think I'm just romanticizing it a bit, but I wonder if he smells her. Bailey says Jack is being funny today. They're very different. Mr. Possessive says gooning is when someone, mainly a guy, touches himself for a prolonged period of time without finishing. When they ask to goon, oh, I had no idea. It's like those weird guys in, yeah, never mind. Oh, it says yes, they do, Bailey. And I was born in 1996. And second Leprechaun horror movie came out in 1994. Key says Jack is telling you something. What do you think? Do you think it might have to do with the old girl that was here and that laid on this rug? Amanda says Jack is trying to say something. I thought maybe it's a kitty he smells. Oh, okay. We did have a cat at the time too. An orange cat. Well, it wasn't even an orange cat. It was an imposter. It was a peach colored cat who tried to pretend it was a redhead. I wonder if that's okay. All right, Amanda. Mr. Possessive says, I've been, but never to a live streamer, so I'm here to inform. You know what? I don't know won't hurt me. Leave me a super chat, man. If it's a good time. Argan says, what made you smile today? My dog. Oh, my grand. What about you, Argan? I think I'm going to go blow my nose because I heard myself the other day sniffling every 5 seconds. It was quite annoying. I don't know how you put up with me. Okay, I know that other word. I've heard that other word before. And I'm not even part of your day. All right, TV. Since you made me come in here, Jack. There we go. A clumsy criminal. Okay, doke. Let me turn this down a little bit. Wow, he calmed down once he got in here. Didn't you, Jackie Poo? Harkin says, Mr. Possessive, I love that. Sounds like a great way to start the day. What? No, I don't know. Amanda says, I have never seen Jack react like that, so he threw a curveball. He sure did. Mr. Possessive says, Argan, it definitely was. And Kita says, he looks so comfortable now, right? Weird. Very weird. I wasn't sure if I was keeping the white carpet, but I might as well. I might as well let him just enjoy it. And why am I trying to keep it clean if I'm not going to use it? What the hell? Just use it, cat. Especially since I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Lion says, so you date your dog. No, I date Big Deborah. Have you not been here before? Hello, lions. Lions for lambs. Mr. Possessive says, I told Argan we had breakfast picnic earlier. A breakfast picnic earlier. Haven't. Well. Marlon says, lions and lambs. No, she has a yogi. She gets around. She has a yogi. She has a girlfriend. Chad says, I might buy my canning supplies so I can start to do canning recipes. Nice. What do you want to can? Kita's laughing. Who is this girl? 1970s weirdest songs kids remember. Huh.
70s gave us some incredible music, but mixed in with all those classic rock anthems and disco hits were songs that made you stop and wonder what the artist was thinking.
Arkin says, when was the last time you sang to yourself or to someone else? This morning on the live stream. I sang the Happy Poo Poo song that Wasa gave me. Mr. Possesses says constantly. Good for you. Paul says, I sing every day. I love you guys. Yes. Singing's great. Jed says, jams, pickles, Alfredo sauce, homemade, nice. All right. Easy, easy. You've already ripped my blanket. Easy. Easy. No. I will beat you. Mm-hmm. Jackie, you're just worked up, man. Lion says, I have Rottweilers. Aw, I love Rottweiler puppies. But you have full-grown Rottweilers? Good for you. Aw, Jackie just needed his pillow. He's obnoxious with pillows. What is Jack's cheat snack? Peanut butter cookies. Argan says lots of singers in the chat. You love to see it, yes. Because, you know, if you're singing, things are just going to be okay. Even if you're singing the blues. Keita says Jack is on Pisces behavior too. Oh, like it's his birthday? I don't know. I don't know. You want to take him off my hands for your week vacation? Y'all have a good time. Wasa does not like Alfredo sauce, really. Mr. Possessive, well, of course, for Mr. Possessive, music is life. That's his whole, that's like what you do, right? It's all around the music. Thank you, Only Hope is in Prayer. That's our friend Dolly. Thank you, Dolly. We love you. Keita says he's looking at us. Oh, you are looking at me, aren't you? He's like, get off the phone, Mom. Aren't you done yet? Well, that was my tummy. Jen says, I don't think I'll be going to bed early tonight. Are you going to be worked up all weekend, Jen? No! Jack, stop it. Don't. Don't make me whoop you, boy, 'cause I will. I will whoop you. I walk around telling him I'm going to whoop him all day. I don't think he believes me. Do you? You're looking very red today, Jack. Amanda says, Jack, you want to go to the room? LOL. Watch Cat with your couch and white carpet, right? Keita says, music is life. Argan says to the chat, would you rather talk to your future descendants or past descendants? Oh, that's a great question. Past ascendants. Mr. Possessive says, for sure, music saved my life, so I gotta give it credit. Oh my goodness. KW says, Jack. Paul says he would rather talk to his past ones. And Sarah says, yum. Oh, peanut butter cookies? Yes. no flour. I found that no 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies, they seem to be a little extra sweet, but it's just peanut butter, sugar, and an egg. And Jack can eat those. Lion says, told you. What'd you tell me? Jet says, no, I just didn't shower until almost midnight, and I'm always up 2 hours afterwards. Oh. Kita says he doesn't believe you. I know. Lion says he is tired of you. I think so. I agree. He had family here. Kids. He loves kids. Lion says it happens. Sarah loves Alfredo sauce. It's all right. I'm just bound and determined. Marlon would like to speak to Future. And Mr. Possessive says, yes, Future. Hi, Araya. How are you? This is our friend Araya. Araya, the rescue dog. And they are in Australia. We were talking about New Zealand today, and I'm trying to figure out the difference. Good morning to you. Amanda says, maybe Jack is feeling the kitty all around him, the spirit. Well, the kitty's not dead. It just left with its dad. Harkin says, do you work best in the morning or evening? Definitely afternoon, evening. How about you? Ted says, I still plan on making a paracord part of gold too, but that's going to take more time to do. Yes. Argan says, hello, Araya, the rescue dog. What's up? And how you living? Mr. Possessive says, Argan, evening for sure. I'm always up a bit earlier than I'd prefer, but it's okay. Hi. Lion says, look at that. Look, LOL. He's good at that. You're from New Zealand. See, I told you. I get it confused. Argan says, same to Mr. Possessive. Sarah says, will you take him to the vet? No. There's no reason to take him to the vet. There's several reasons why he's acting like a fool. You've had a big change in the house, and he's reacting to it. If he didn't react, I'd think there was really something wrong. But yeah, his favorite person just moved back in the house, and he's been hanging out with a 3-year-old who's no longer here. She'll be back Sunday. It just makes sense the way he's acting. Kita B says your decor is amazing. Thank you. I'm trying to get away from some of my grandma's stuff, though. I don't know why it bothered me. I'm a Gigi. I'm not a grandma. Gigi's are much cooler than grandmas, don't you know? Amanda says, dang, sorry, cat. Jeez, I messed up. I don't know what happened. Are you ready to go outside again? Jed at Poet for You says, Argan, I prefer mornings, but I don't get them all the time. And a few nights. Mr. Possessive says, wait, someone moved in. Flora says, hi, Cat&Jack, and hello, everyone. Hi, sweet Flora. How are you, my friend? Thank you for the like, Flora. Yes, Jack is overstimulated. I would say that's what it is. Argan says, Poet for You, Jed. Interesting. It's nice to have more free time during daylight hours. Marlon says, you are Jack's favorite cat. I don't know. He's not very satisfied with me right now. Thank you, Amanda. Kita says, if your decor is grandma, well, I love it. So I'm grandma too, LOL. Argan says, do you find it easier to gain knowledge through books or hands-on experience? That's a good question. I learn from my mistakes better, so I guess hands-on for me. What about anybody else? Jed says to Argan, most of the time, if I'm not working, I will end up sleeping half my day away. Mr. Possessive says the house isn't giving Grandma as much as it's giving Log Cabin. My friend has a vacation home in Maine that looks similar. Yeah, I guess that's, I don't know. Oh, I'd like to be all white, everything to be white and clean, but it's just not my life. But that's what I'd like for it to be. Come on, we're gonna go out. All right, let me go check. I got it. Wait, leash, come here. That's all I need is him to pee on his leash. He's not going to pee. He's just going out there to be extra. That's not the way to pee. Boy, I want to whoop you, I swear. Are you done? I knew you didn't even really want out here. Jack is taking over the stream. That's Jack's job. Amanda says both Cat and Jack might be constipated. What? What? White and gray is your color scheme. Kita B says, I have a whole separate room called Serenity. I need my space. That's nice. Anthony says, hello, Flora. My fault, everyone. My phone died when I was trying to make breakfast. Well, good for you. Would you have for breakfast? Kita says, yes, I'm white and gray and red. Jed, a poet for you, says Argan, yeah. And right now, I work for my stepmom's office. And Freddy's because of tax time. Argan says, how cold is it outside? It's not too cold. It's probably 50 something. All right, Jack. Hey, that's enough, buddy. It's early. Oh, he's just barking at other dogs now. He's woke everybody up. Argan says to Jed, gotta love tax season. Who's doing taxes? Who said they were doing taxes for their mom? Was that you, Jed? No, there was somebody else. Somebody else. I said, come over and do mine next. I'm getting money back. Isn't that funny when you procrastinate when you get money back? Loss is laughing at being constipated. It's no laughing matter. A good poo. There's nothing like a good poo in your life. Jackie, I'm leaving you, man. Sarah says, I love working in the morning. I love to get things out of the way. Kita says, see, the coyotes are still around. No, this is neighborhood dogs that Jack's waking up. Jed says, yes, I do scanning and shredding at her office. Okay. Sarah says, I love bugs because of the theory. Uh-oh, Sasquatch out there, maybe. I do hear banging. Never close. It's up on the mountain ridge. Sometimes I hear some banging out there that they talk about. Jed says my stepmom does taxes. Cat, I just scan people's info in. Well, dang it. Argan says to Jed, it's an important job. It is. And Amanda says, I used to have a very beautiful home, Very relaxed and comfortable, but my husband passed and I had to sell it. It's very sad, Cat. I still cry and miss it lots. Girl, learning hands on is better for you, Sarah. Me too. And Jed says, yes, it is Argan. I worked 3 days this week there. Nice. Amanda, like, I've been married a few times and I lost a home that, I didn't really love anyway, so it was no big loss. But this is the first house I did it all by myself. I had no help. Nobody's name is on that mortgage. It's just me and the bank. And it's crazy how I think of it as safety. And I get how you felt. There's a lot of stuff wrapped into owning a home, besides the trouble and the pain, but there's a lot of emotional stuff that can be wrapped up. That's where I'm at right now. Flora says, sorry, Amanda. Yes, I'm sorry for your loss for sure. Wasa says, no, yeah, constipated is no joke. After surgeries, a coma, and painkillers, woo. I don't ever want that to happen again. For real, I mean, it's so serious they won't let you leave the hospital until you pooed. So, I don't know where the whole constipated comment came up earlier, but it was funny. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Arvin says, have you ever read a book that changed the way you thought? Yes. How about you? Whiskers Bent River Bound says, good morning, C&J. Good morning, how are you? How are you doing? Gosh, what am I? I'll put some water on the coffee. Jack, come on, buddy. You know what he's doing? His new buddy Rex, who just sent that. Whisker Bent and Riverbound, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that was so nice of you. Thank you. He's barking over towards the neighbor that he ran away to yesterday with the big, beautiful poodle. Big, beautiful poodle Rex. I mean, this is all good, Cat. I'm looking forward to restart. I hate where I live, so by May, I have to move to a better place, guys. Yeah, I realize that I wrap up what I think is safety in the home, which is kind of silly, right? So I'm working on letting go of things that aren't important. We talked about the fire earlier, Arkin. Maybe that's why having a home is so important to me, because the fire took away something that I made a home, even though it was just a trailer. It was just a trailer I was renting. Wassa says yes. Philosophical Investigations by Wittgenstein changed my entire metaphysical view of reality. And Argan says dispelling, hang on. Wetiko by Paul Levy made me understand trauma and how it interacts with time, reality itself. I'm much more empathetic having read it. Nice. I'll have to look that up. I'm going to have to just go back and look at the transcript. There's been so much good stuff. Birthdays, movies, books. So much good info I've gotten from you guys today. Welcome back, Jack. I think we've done everything Jack wants this morning. I don't know what he could more want. What could you more want? English cat. What do you think? This is my table over here on the wall. It's only safe if you can defend it. Well, you go back to A Course in Miracles. If it can be threatened, it's not real. Carl said, or no, Paul says, I'd live in my car if I could have a place to take a shower. Amanda says, I understand, Kat. So sorry. It's okay. We're going to get through this together, Amanda. I'm so glad I've met you. Flora says, nice view. Thanks, Flora. Mr. Possessive says, you guys are cultured. I really appreciate people who bring value to a conversation, however that looks for them. What are you doing, Jackie? What do you think? I think if you made coffee, it would be great. What time is it? I wonder what time we made it to. We started a little bit before 3. 4:30 to 4:45. 4:30 to 4:40. 4:30. Just got a message for Yogi. Mr. Possessive says everyone has a story. Paul says a nightmare. Yeah. Paul. Yep. Are you hiding? He's hiding behind the camera. No one's ever referred to me as cultured before. Oh, what's that? Yay. I think I saw that. I saw that, Whisker. I wanted to say goodbye to you. My friend, Whisker Bent Riverbound says, I've got to head to work. Everyone have an awesome day. Thank you so much. And thank you for the jewels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Arkin says, peace and blessings to everyone in chat. Thank you, Arkin. Mr. Possessor says, Wasa, glad to be your first time. Uh-oh, chickens. Thought I just heard the chickens. Camera pictures sucks, but well, we hear the neighbor's rooster. Could have sworn I heard the chickens. Everyone's saying, have a great one, Whisker. Thanks for coming by again. Thank you for the jewels. What's this is Mr. Possessive. You own my culture cherry. Amanda says, good night. It's 2:30 a.m. in Arizona. I'm exhausted and going to sleep. Good night, everyone. Bye, Jack. Thanks for the laughs, Jack and Cat. Bye. Bye, Amanda. We love you. Thank you for coming back by. I hope we get to see you again. For sure. I think we're kind of on a similar journey. Yours, came about a little differently, but yeah, I like that we're doing something kind of together. I love you. Besides, the eclipse. Arkin says, good night, Amanda. See you next time. Okay, coffee. Get on track, Cat. See, squirrel. Yes, Jack, that's you. You stink. Hey, buddy, I'm going back in the room. I don't know where you're going. You can go wherever you want, but I'm going to hang out with Miss Shrew. Okay? funny. I'm drinking coffee to wake up, and Amanda's going to sleep. Come on, buddy. Just stay out of my way. Then I got coffee in my hand. It's when he wants to jump on people. Bye, Jack. See you later. Love you, mean it. This is where we began this morning. Is it not? Oh, hello. Hello, my friend. I just about spilled my coffee tripping on him. That's my boy, huh, Jackie? What do you think? All right. Mr. Possessive says her pink panties are hot. Thank you. What's this is Argan. I go around and get revenge on everyone who ever wronged me. Anti-Course in Miracles. Oh, no. Kita says you changed it, her undergarment. You like it. It does fit her better. There you go, Bubba. Are you going to bed? Is that what you're doing now? You're going to bed? Are you not sure? I'm not sure either, Jack. Anthony says, are those Deborah's boots? Dun, dun, dun. They are. Laura says to Argan, I just subscribed to you. Wise choice. We really like our friend Argan. Argan says, glad I'm on your good side. And oh, by the way, Argan is a redhead, so there you go. That's all we need to know. That's all I need to know. Good night, Jack. He has put himself to bed. Wassa says, Kita says she looks like she needs a pole now. Yes, that has been something I've been thinking about. We kind of agree. Nancy says, how cute. Hi, Nancy. Boss is like, Argan for now. And Argan says, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, to our friend Flower. And Kita says he went to bed with an attitude all morning. All morning he's been like this. Anthony says, Jack is tired of your stuff already, and it ain't even 5 a.m. I know, we've been up since like midnight. Wassa says you should put a couple of ping pong balls and a roll of quarters or something in Miss Shroom's small clothes. Make her culturally diverse. The problem is she's got the most awkward butt, okay? And it's hard to keep the panties up, period. That's just the kind of girl she is. Let's just admit it, okay? I'm sorry to say it, but there you go. You have it. There's the truth. But I would not be beyond that. Kita says she's a mushroom. They don't have butts. I know. But where there's a butt, there's something. I can't explain it. There's something, but can't get away from the word. Mr. Possessive says, yet she's still making her stripping dreams come true, and we love it. Not only should you sing, you should dance. There's Mr. Possessive's, what is that? Your goal in life. Not only should you sing, you should dance. Argan says, what's her name? Miss Shroom. She used to be, maybe you missed it. She used to be Mr. Fun Guy. My daughter says she went from the forest floor to queen in 0.2 seconds. And she says she has no feet, but I disagreed. When she saw the boots, she said she has no feet. And I'm like, well, they're fitting something in there, so I guess she does. Flora says, bye, Cat and Jack. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Flora. I will keep an eye out for you, my friend. This afternoon, I'm pretty free. So I will keep an eye out for you. I love you, Flora. Have a good day. Hi, Bridget. Bridget says, Possessive is here too. Yay. Are you going live streaming today? Miss Bridget. And Mr. Possessive says, where there's a will, there's a way. Paul says, bye, Flora. Everybody says bye to our friend Flora. One of my sweetest people I know. Mr. Possessive says, Bridget, yeah, it's divine timing. Cat was on in my moment of free time. Flora says, thank you. You're welcome, Flora. Keita says he's up again. He sure is. I give up. It is what time? 4:41, 19 minutes. Bridget says she cannot decide. Stop. He's trying to wake her up. Why do you want to go downstairs? We are not prepared to take people downstairs. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Mr. Possessive says we started talking about stripping and Jax got excited. He said, this is not very child friendly. No, sir. Anthony says, I used to love those kind of women who couldn't keep them up. LOL. My teens and early 20s were fun. Bridget says, Jackie boy, what you doing? He's just been antsy all day, Bridget. He's fine though. He's had a lot of excitement. There's a good reason for him to be acting like a fool. Mr. Possesses is Anthony, basically me. Bridget says, you have gas. Just family. Just family, Bridget. Argan says, if you could live to 100 and either retrain your current mind or your current body, which would it be? Mind. I don't believe the body is real. Wassa says, I always said if I had a daughter, I'd name her Bridget or Chloe. Oh no, you can't say that about Chloe. We love a Chloe. Paul says, I guess it's true. I never really lived. LOL. You know, Paul, I think you have such an amazing story. Have you ever thought about writing? I don't know all your story. I know enough to be very, very intrigued. What do you want, dear? Do you want downstairs? I'll let you go. Go ahead. Move this nice. I cleaned up down there, so it's not like he can get into much. Anthony says, Paul, why you say that, brother? And Paul says, no. And Paul says to Anthony, I've never lived. You've never thought about it, or are you just not totally not interested, Paul? Let's see if he decides to come back. Argan says, I love Jack. Me too. Anthony says, what do you mean by that? What do you think you've missed out on? Paul's lived a different kind of life. Bridget says, is anyone down there that he wants to see? Nope. We've been down there several times. There were people down there. Paul says, I don't really know. I just survived. Jackie's making you laugh, Bridget. He's driving me crazy. Argan says, I loved him, and he immediately went back downstairs. So funny. Whatever, Jack. Whatever makes you happy. It's almost over. He won't have to hide from the camera much longer. But I'm just going to keep reminding him when I get Rose, he'll be looking for people to watch him. It's all going to be about Rose. Mr. Possesses says, Argan, I react the same when men tell me they love me. Head the other way. Skirt. All right, I think he's settled down there. Last time we were down there, he got under the bed and the floor was really cool. And maybe it's just feeling good on his belly right now. But like I said, I cleaned up. He could be looking out the window downstairs. Well, he's drinking water. I can hear him now. You like them better? Me too, Bridget. I thought they fit her better. Argan says, Mr. Possessive. That's ironic considering your username, right? It is. Anthony says, to Mr. How ironic seeing your profile picture, brother. I love that for you. Keita says, Britney Spears got arrested today. Are you serious? Somebody came in here and said something about being Britney's baby daddy or something. I didn't pay much attention. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for Britney. Paul says, I didn't experience the normal part of growing up. And Mr. Possessive says to Argan, I love irony. And Paul says, and then all of a sudden you're old. Bridget says, yeah, Keita, such a shame. And Mr. Possessive says, Anthony, thank you. LOL. All right. Bye, Jack. See you later. Okay. For real, like he's left me. He's done with us. Argan says to Mr. Possessive, we would get along well then. And Mr. Possessive says, yeah, the Britney thing is pretty weird, to be honest. She blew under the legal Cali limit, so I don't know why she got arrested. Mr. Possessive says, Argan, I've subbed to you. Good, you guys can keep up with each other. Keita says to Bridget, at Essential, her for DJ Kevin is the worst, and her dad. Supposedly she was driving erratically. Well, she is a little bit erratic, although I don't think that's totally her fault. Just symptoms of the way she was raised, unfortunately. I don't know the whole story. Keita says they want her money. I think so too. Mr. Possessive says she has been through it. Anthony says to Mr. Swinging for both teams, I never wanted to play pro, but you rock on, brother. Some of the best fighters I know in real life are supporters of the community. Them boys throw down. I don't know nothing. Bridget says, yeah, it's so sad. Okay. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Does that mean he's returning? Don't know. All my alarms are going off now. Mr. Possessive says, Anthony, I appreciate that. Let's find our yes. Yes, he's downstairs looking out the downstairs door. It's a glass door. Oldest item I own. I don't know. I really don't know. I did collect a lot of old stuff. I probably own 100-year-old. Oh yeah, I own lots of 100-year-old stuff. Never mind. Are you back? Welcome back. What do you think? I see you, sir. What are you doing, huh? Welcome back. We're whining again. You can take your whining somewhere else. So. I want to whoop you. Okay. Yeah, well, my grand is here. She's in the room next to me, though. She just went to sleep. She's probably not even asleep, to be honest. Her mom was telling me she stays up till 4 or something in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, but she's homeschooled. What's it matter? And she's a good kid. But she's getting a C in one of her classes, so that is unacceptable to mom. And she does do A work. Anthony says, I take it back, Cat, just jokes. You don't look a day. I didn't even see it. Your jokes were wasted, Anthony. Jackaroni and cheese has returned. Mr. Possessive says, I own an original copy of Sonny and Cher's debut album on vinyl, 1964. Wow. Okay, I quit. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see it. Anthony. I didn't see the comment either. It probably didn't happen. It didn't even happen. If you didn't see it, did it happen? Really? Anthony says, LOL, she knows I'm joking. All of us redheads age blissfully. Oh, that's not true. I'm sorry to say. Bridget says, pushing my protective button. Aw, thank you. What do you think, Jack? There you are. Nuisance self. Mm-hmm. Where is that song? I would like to know. You're not going anywhere. You're not allowed to go anywhere. There we go. Bridget says, Jackie boy, settle down. He will. I'm gonna go lay down and he'll be chilled out again. Oh, is that what you said? It's okay to be the oldest antique in the house. We all get older. See, he just wanted to double down. Make sure I saw what he said. Thanks. Thanks, Anthony. Keita says, my grandpa, don't be sticking up for him, Mr. Possessive. I see you. Keita says, my grandpa's turning 94 on the 6th of March. Wait a minute. What's today? My grandma turned 93 in February. Wait a minute, Keita B. Isn't that today? Mr. Possessive says, oops. It is the 6th of March here, Mr. Possessive says. So happy birthday to your grandpa. And then your birthday's tomorrow. That's cool. Wow. Friday. It's Friday. I'm so confused. Is cake really just bread? Cake is life. Bridget says today is Friday. Yes. Anthony says, oh, God bless your grandparents. I've never even thought. Oh my gosh, Anthony. Boy. Well, if you know Yogi, you know 60 is not like it used to be. 60 is not your grandparents' 60 anymore. Ketis is essential. Yes, my children have great parents. Nice. My children have great parents. Mr. Possessive says 60 is the new 30. You know, it's definitely not what it used to be. And I guess it's depending on who you're looking at, too. Paul says, I sure don't feel 30. Aw. But you're pretty active. I mean, I don't know. I know I can only know tiny little bits and pieces of things, and I can only guess, Paul. But you get out and you walk every morning, and I think that's fabulous, first off. You wait, Anthony. Your day will be here. You'll have your day. I'll be looking down at you in spirit, laughing at you. Yes, I will. No, I'm kidding. Ketis is great-grandmother and grandfather. Okay. Mr. Possessive says Anthony. Wow, must be nice. Mr. Possessive says I don't feel over 30 until my joints remind me. Oh. I guess that's my biggest thing. Unless I look in a mirror too closely with too bright of a light, I'm good. I feel pretty good. But sitting too long is the worst thing ever for me. Argan says he's singing, too young to be feeling this darn old. Andy says don't want me to change my diapers. Bridget says, yeah, my body hates me. Mr. Possessive says, right, Cat. Sarah Washington says, happy birthday to you and your grandfather, Key to B. Yes, thank you for reminding us. Happy birthday to your grandfather and you tomorrow, Key to B. And our friend Jed at Poet for You on Sunday. And then I'm going to go back at the transcripts and write everybody's birthdays down. Keita says, thank you. That's exactly what she said. Pisces vibes, Mr. Possessive. Argan says to the chat, what is your favorite place to walk? Cat does not like to walk, so I'm out of this one. Keita says, I get to celebrate with him. Oh, your grandfather, yes, nice. Especially since you took a week off. How lovely. Bridget says, itchy Jackie. You know what? He's got dandruff. He does have very dry skin. I don't know what to do with his diet to fix that, but I'll be working on it. Keita says, I've been Pisces in all week. Anthony says, I'm not old just yet, but I work so much. I remember when I hurt myself at work. I'd be good by the next morning. Now it takes 2 mornings for my back to feel better. I couldn't imagine if I was 60. Mr. Possessive says, Argan, anywhere, as long as I got my headphones. I love walking cityscapes. Nice. And Paul says, your body has a memory. I agree. The good news for most people, not all people, is that you can do things to change. Bridget says, what do you mean, Paul? And Paul is laughing. Is that food bothering you, Jack? Bridget says, like past lives. I don't think that's what he means. It's like a battery, a rechargeable battery. You can only charge it so much. It remembers your body. You can only do one thing. And if you try to push it up, your body's like, nope. Paul says, all those injuries you got when you were younger show up when you're older. See, I was wrong too. She says, oh, gotcha, sorry. Right, Anthony says, Paul doesn't believe in past lives, if I remember correctly. Or alternate lifetimes. Mr. Possessive says, I agree, bodies remember things. Mine certainly does. Paul says, correct. I don't want this. Stop it. Don't do that. No more. There we go. Phew. Harkin says to Mr. Possessive, good answer. It's neat seeing all the architectural differences in different cities. You don't get to observe it as well while driving. That's true. Wassa says the body isn't real though, right? I guess it depends on what your beliefs are. Yeah, Paul says it's just his belief. Keita says, yeah, I feel on skates it took 15 minutes to fall. Oh, Mr. Possessive says, maybe I'll put up some pictures of cities from tour. I love architecture. That would be great. I would love that too. That'd be amazing. Anthony says to Mr. Possessive, I don't post content and I'm a bit of an a-hole, but appreciate the sub. I subscribe back. Argan says to Mr. Possessive, well, Anthony's a redhead, so he's forgiven. You know, and redheads can be assholes. I'm sorry. I'm the first one to admit I can be one. Yep, absolutely. Sir? No, you don't. Bridget says the body isn't real. That makes zero sense to me. Well, probably just like that makes zero sense to you. That's what we subscribe to in A Course in Miracles. The body isn't real. Anything that can be threatened is not real. Your spirit cannot be threatened. It is what's real. I think you get that part, right? But the fact that it doesn't make sense to you is kind of like how it doesn't make sense to Paul that there could be alternate lifetimes. Keita agrees. Yes, post it. Mr. Possessive, the body is a vessel. I think the body for me, I would say, is an indicator of where you're at emotionally, in a way. Lady Sky. Hi, Lady Sky. I was talking about you earlier. There we go. 11 days till St. Patrick's Day. That's what I was waiting for. Yes, how exciting, Lady Sky. Argan says, Mr. Possessive, that's awesome. I was born and raised there. I miss it every day. Jack, would you stop, dude? What is wrong with you? That's enough. Yes, I love you. You just need some love. We're going to go cuddle here soon. We're good, Lady Sky. Jack is very worked up. He just wants to be loved. Mr. Possessive says mental and physical health are so connected. Agreed. How are you, Lady Sky? Sarah says, I used to walk around the neighborhood. I know a lot of people who do that. Mr. Possesses says, Argan, I love the architecture, culture, music. Bounce music is clutch. That's what I do when I dance in the house. I bounce the house. Wassa says, Lady Sky, hello. And Sarah says, so quiet, walking the neighborhood. Stun of the God says, don't yell at Jack. Did you hear that? Did you hear me yelling at him? That was in my mind. I was yelling at him in my mind for sure. Mr. Possessive from Argan, don't forget the food, so good. I don't know what I said that you're agreeing to so intensely, but yes, good for me. Thanks, Mr. Possessive. Anthony Davis says, hi, Lady Sky. Love seeing you on live with your shenanigans. Hope to see you and Yogi live together. I hope to see more guests. I really love the guests. I enjoy Lady Sky and everybody coming up, but my favorite is learning new stuff from other people. Stun of the God says, where are you from? We are in Northeast Tennessee. Where are you? Bridget says, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't like that. Wassa says, Argan, Kita, Bridget, I subscribe. Nice. Mr. Possessive says, Cat's from Tennessee because she's the 10 we see. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, that's great. Kita says, I'm an introvert, but not. No, I read the room. Stone of the God says, you're from LA area. Okay, we have a friend. We haven't seen him in a while. Walking Tall 420. He's a bouncer in LA. He used to stop in a lot. I'm hoping I got a girlfriend. Got really busy. Doesn't have time for us anymore. I'm hoping that's what happened. Argan says to Wassa, thank you. Peace and blessings. Argan, you've been a wonderful addition, and I should have known. I should have known you were a redhead. Your profile photo does not give it away, though. And Mr. Possessive says to Stun and Love, LA. I'll be back when I get to the States. Lady Sky says, do you go back to work today, Kat? No. I go back to the doctor on St. Patrick's Day, Lady Sky, and we'll see when I go back from there. Anthony Davis says to Mr. The glaze is insane. I think he needs somewhere. This is a conversation I don't know about. Mr. Possessive says, we love a redhead. Me too. That's my thing. This crazy redhead right here. I love him so much. Sometimes I have to remind myself how much I love him. Bridget says, I was a redhead before puberty. You still look like a redhead to me. Maybe it's just the lights, Bridget, but you certainly look like a redhead to me, my sister. Paul was leaving. Bye, Paul. I missed it. Mr. Possessive Anthony says, I'm flirting, but nobody flirts with a woman like a gay man. That's true. Lady Sky says, oh, okay, Kat. Sorry for asking. No, did you think? I'm sorry, Lady Sky. I did not try to come off like you were meddling. Nope, I'm excited. I got everything kind of taken care of tomorrow. I should have a paycheck. Well, it won't be today. I'll have a paycheck next week. That's awesome. Everything's good, so don't worry about asking that question. You are not meddling. Does that mean it's time? Just a Yogi is live. So if you're going to Yogi's for the lesson, he is live now. What time is it? Was he early? What do you think? Oh no, typical 5:09. Argan says, ha ha ha, that's true. My profile photo doesn't show it, but it's a pleasure to be amongst my kinfolk. Thank you all for having me. Well, thank you for finding us. Thank you, Mr. Possessive. He agrees. Bridget, you give strawberry blonde to me. So she is a redhead. It's kind of a light, like a light brown. Maybe you're just not seeing it. You should ask your coworkers what they think. What color would they say your hair is? Sometimes we think differently than what people see. It's almost done, Jack. Mr. Possessive says, we are waiting for the call to head to venue. Glad I got to spend the morning with you. Me too. Thank you, Mr. Possessive. Anthony says, laughing mystery. Are women you don't really know, well comfortable just changing in front? I don't know anything. All right, Jack is whining. He says, we're done. He says, let's go to bed, Mom. All right, guys, I love you. I love you. I really, 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 really love all of you. I love you, Carl. Yep, and I hope you guys have a great day. Whatever happens, day, morning, evening, wherever you are, I hope you have a really fun adventure today. And maybe we'll get to talk about it again. Jack certainly has something to say. Bye, guys. My Lord, honey. My